Hi, my name is Brandon Vaccaro, and I'm here with Zach Zinn. Zach, you're with VacayAZ.
Right.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about VacayAZ and what you guys do?
So VacayAZ is a full-service vacation rental management company based in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Awesome. How did you get into the short-term rental game?
So it's a funny story, actually. A partner of mine, we were doing a fix and flip property in Scottsdale, and that home went under contract. And we were contacted by a Canadian investment group looking for short-term rentals. They shared their numbers with us. We saw the return that these things were getting. And by the grace of God, this other vacation rental home fell out of contract, and we were able to turn it into a vacation rental for ourselves. We started managing the Canadians' properties, and the rest is history.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's a big game out here. Tell me a little bit more about some criteria or things that you look for to help identify properties.
Yeah, so number one with these homes is location. Location, location, location. It needs to be close to all the local attractions, the big malls, any events that's going on, well-known restaurants, all that good stuff. The second one is the homes need to be amenity rich. And what I mean by that is they need to have things for guests to do when they're in town. They spend a lot of time at these homes, so having the heated pool, the built-in barbecue, the outdoor sitting areas, the fire pits, all that stuff, it's a plus for these guests when they come into town. And three is the guest count in the home. So you need to have a good amount of guests in your home because that's going to drive your revenue up.
Yeah, that's really good. Tell me a little bit about what sort of tools or technology that you guys use to help
So we have
further.
we have a whole in-house reservation system, and that's pulling data from all different corners of the vacation rental sector. We're able to look at past numbers on different homes that we don't manage. So, just like you as a real estate agent, we're looking at the comps, we're looking at the past sales, so to say. So that's kind of how we're getting our numbers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Typically, what do your investors see as a rate of return?
In regards to comparing these against long-term rentals, we're seeing about double the return in short-term rentals. So in a long-term rental, you might see a 3, 4, 5% return. Short-term rentals, we're seeing anywhere from 8 to 10% return for our investors.
Wow, that's awesome.
Right.
And your guests that come and stay at the VacayAZ homes, what brings them out here?
So obviously, number one is vacation. People are coming out here to have a good time. And in Scottsdale, we have some pretty big draws. We have the Waste Management Golf Tournament. March itself, we have great weather, so people are just coming out here to vacation. The second biggest draw would be work-related events. So there's a lot of conventions. I mean, believe it or not, people think summer's a downtime out here, but we have a huge dental convention that people are paying a good amount of money to come out here to be a part of that. Number three would be family. Families coming out of town to visit family they have here. They need a big place for all of them to come together and gather. And number four would be health-related issues. So we have the Mayo Clinic out here. We have tons of guests coming out here for procedures and treatments and things like that.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about your business. Tell me how you guys service guests, what separates you from other management companies, or maybe even a success story about how you've helped a client.
Yeah. So we just recently had a client reach out to us. He just acquired a property that he thought would make a great short-term vacation rental. We shared the forecasted revenue report with him, and he was a little skeptical at first because the numbers seemed too good to be true. Now, he agreed to move forward with us, and we turned it into a vacation rental, and we started delivering on the numbers that we provided for him. And this is a real estate investor that has multiple properties in the area. A month went by, one of his properties' leases just ended, and he said, guys, sign me up. Let's do this next property as a vacation rental. He has 8 total properties, and his plan is to turn all of those into short-term vacation rentals because the returns are that much better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I know.
So tell me a little bit more about all the services that you provide your clients.
Yeah, so the short answer is we do everything. So we start from the beginning and we help you find the property, and then we project its performance. We tell you how it's going to do over a 12-month span as a vacation rental. And that leads us into designing and furnishing the entire place. And you got to remember, these houses are set up differently than you would a normal home. They're set up as a vacation rental. They're a little freaky. They have some energy to them. People want to get out of their norm and go on a vacation. So we set them up the way they need to be set up. And that leads us into the onboarding process. So getting it set up on the online reservation sites, into our booking platform, getting the rate set, the nightly rates that people are going to book the home at, And then that leads us into the management of the home. So we got to have these homes cleaned in between each guest. We have to manage them online to where we're constantly adjusting the prices, so we're filling in the gaps. We call that calendar management. And also property care. So you're entrusting in us to take care of your property, so we need to make sure it's in spotless, great condition.
Awesome. That's amazing. Sounds like you guys do a full boatload of
everything.
work. Yeah.
It's everything.
Please tell our viewers how they can get a hold of you.
Of course. So visit us online at VacayAZ.com. You can call me directly at 623-251-0372 or shoot me an email at zach@VacayAZ.com.
Well, Zach, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for watching.